Let's talk about data and the different ways it can be presented. So David, what exactly is data? Data collection is a process where information is gathered through observation, questioning, or measurement. Did you know that data collection helps scientists to gain an understanding and make conclusions? That's interesting. Let's take a look at some of the ways the same data can be presented: a tally table, pictograms, or column graphs. But David, how do we use them? Together, let's empty out my toolbox and collect the data. Whoa, I sure do have a lot of tools. Let's count them. So we have 6 spanners, 11 screwdrivers, 4 hammers, and 1 paintbrush. A tally table is one method of collecting data. Tally marks represent the total numbers being measured in a category. Each stroke represents one count. The 5th number is represented by a diagonal line. By grouping the numbers in fives, this makes it easier to count. Now, let's add the tally marks for the number of tools. With the spanner, we know there are 6, so let's add a tally of 6. Then we do the same for the other items. 11 screwdrivers, 4 hammers, and 1 paintbrush. Now, let's take a look at a pictogram. A pictogram uses pictures to represent the data collected. Pictograms all have labels to let the viewer know what each section stands for. A pictogram will always have a key to show you the number that the image represents. Because we know our count, let's add it to the pictogram. Good job! Now you've created your first pictogram. Let's take a look at how we can use the same information again and put it into a column graph. Like the name suggests, the data presented in a column graph is represented by columns. First we need to give the graph a title. Let's call it Tools. Then at the bottom of the graph is the list of categories: spanner, screwdriver, hammer and paintbrush. Then on the side of the column is the number of tools. Using the same count from the pictogram, we now add columns to represent the data. Let's start with the spanner. We know there are 6 spanners, so let's draw a column up to the number 6. Very good. Now let's fill in the rest. But why do we use column graphs? Column graphs are used mostly when results are not continuous, such as a survey or an inventory count, like what we just did.
Created using Powtoon.